Hi friends, Lauren and
Kale.
here, and we're gonna show you how to do a kids cut. Are you excited, Kale?
Kind of.
What you're gonna need for the boys kids cut is a pair of clippers, your clipper heads, which look like this, and you're gonna need a comb and some scissors and a garbage bag to use as a cape. So I'm just using like a basic Walmart clipper set. This doesn't mean go to Walmart and buy clippers. It is not essential that little Billy has a rat tail and you need to cut that sucker off. Just let it grow, just let it be. But if you do have these clippers somewhere hiding under your kitchen sink that you used 10 years ago that you haven't seen since, grab them out. And the first thing you're gonna wanna do is just oil your clippers. So your clippers will come with oil that looks like this. You just wanna take it, run your clippers, and just put it along this line. So if your clippers are really loud, you know that they need to be oiled, and they should be oiled after every time. Your clipper heads will have numbers on them, so you wanna align them from 1 to 2 to 3. It's always important to do a consultation with your client, so we're gonna ask Kale, what kind of haircut do you want today?
So today I would like really short on the sides, and I'd like you to trim the bangs a bit.
So you're gonna make a hole in your garbage bag before you put it on their head. There he is. Just so you don't get hair everywhere. You could always reuse your garbage bag by tying the hole up. So you're gonna start with clipper head number 2. Stick it onto your clippers. Ask your client to tilt their chin towards their chest. And you wanna go in and just as soon as you feel the ridge in their head, kind of scoop the clippers off of it. You don't wanna go past that ridge, so scoop it. Scoop, can you stay still? Scoop it, scoop. And continue on the whole head. You can put your head up now. When you get to the front, you can kind of do it on an angle going in. And once again, when you feel the bump on the head, don't go past that point. Kind of just let your clippers roll off that point. When you're done step 1, it should look kind of like this. Okay, you want to take your number 2 clipper head off and then put your number 1 on. Excuse my nails, I was painting all day. Now the whole point is to blend this in, so you don't want to go up to where you stopped it your last time. You only want to do just that. So there's a little bump right here, and then there's another kind of little bump, like your occipital bone. So you want to do just like the first little bump you want to go up to, just to blend it all in, get rid of all those like weird little hairs you get like around the neck. And you will be alarmed by how short number 1 is, but hey, why not go crazy in quarantine? You can ask them to hold their ear down. Kale, can you hold your ear down? Kale, can you hold your ear down? Thank you. Okay, you want to take off your number 1 and you're going to put on, you just throw it on the floor like that, and you're going to put on your number 3. Now you're just taking your largest blade and you're just blending it up. Kale, can you put your head straight, buddy? If they put their head straight, when you're blending up, just let it go straight off the head. You want a men's haircut to be square. So just straight off the head with the number 3. Just blending that in. No man's business. Now when you're using the clippers, you don't want to go any higher than that ridge on the side of their head. Don't bring the clippers up any higher than that ridge. You want it nice and straight and flat. The last part, you're gonna want your scissors and a spray bottle of water, or just go put their head in the kitchen sink. Just gonna spray the top of their head. So what you're gonna do with the top is just brush it all forward. Then you're gonna take a section like this, hold it in your fingers nice and straight. Make sure your fingers are nice and straight. You wanna cut above your fingers, not below. Don't cut your knuckles off. Nice and straight. you can use the guide from your last cut to see where you need to cut. So wherever the hairs were last time is where you're gonna cut this time. And then you just keep doing that until you get all the way to the front of the head. When you get to the front of the head, you wanna actually take the hair. You don't wanna bring it straight up. You can actually bring it back just a little bit, just over direct it, just so the front maybe stays a little bit longer, if that's your jam.
She's a really good hairstylist, actually, and she's half my mom.
And then what?
And she's also my mom.
Oh, yes. Now what you want to do is you want to take the sides, turn your head this way, bud. You want to blend your sides to your top. So you're going to take your scissor this way, hold your hands out this way. You want your hands to be straight off the head, just like this. So it's straight off the head, and then you want to connect this top piece to this bottom piece. You're just going to cut off the middle. And don't worry if you don't do a good job. It's going to look better than, hopefully, look better than when they started. So for the final step, you want to get edgers, or sometimes when you get like a razor for your like bikini line, it comes with something that looks like this. You could use that too. So what you want to do is just go around like the sideburns. You want to go around the ears. Be really careful around the ears. The skin's really like thin and sensitive. And then around their neckline, you just want to like carve out a nice hairline for them. You can be artistic, they're never gonna see it. You know, Kale, tilt your chin down. And finally, you just wanna take a little bit of product in your hands, and you can style your person up. Kale, what do you think?
Seems good. Thank you for doing my hair.
You're welcome. Thanks for being my child. There, and he's all done. Here's your at-home boy's haircut. All right, Kale, what do you think of your hair, bud?
I think it's great. I recommend, once all this stuff's over, you should definitely visit Lucido's Hair in about 5 months, just to be safe.
Thank you so much for watching the boys haircut video. For a quick recap, the do's and don'ts of cutting boys hair. Do oil your clippers. Do not, when you're using your clippers, don't follow the shape of the head. Just clipper it straight up and then use your scissors to pull the hair out and to blend it. I hope that everybody enjoyed this, and good luck with all your at-home haircuts.